guys, back with another video. I found this recipe called condensed milk bread, and I wanted to give it a try. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to make this bread. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and add 1 cup of milk. One-fourth cup condensed milk. Making sure I get every bit out. Alright. We're going to add 1 egg. And 1 pack of the yeast. And I put it in here. So let me go ahead and get this out. Because on the other side I have the salt. We're not going to add that in right now. I should have just kept it in there, the packet. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix this together. I'll be back when I get this well mixed. Now that I have that all blended together, the next thing I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of salt and 3 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. And we're going to get this all blended together. Okay, now that I have that blended, we're going to go ahead and add 1/4 cup of softened butter. That's 1/4 cup of softened butter. We're going to mix that well. Hey guys, I forgot to tell you to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. We should have added that in the very first beginning before we added the flour. So I'm going to go ahead and get this mixed together, and I'll be back. My hands has been washed. So now I'm kneading it, making sure the butter and everything is mixed well together. And then I'm going to clean the countertop, and I'm going to lightly flour the countertop and roll the dough into the flour. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I lightly floured the countertop after I cleaned it. And I'm making it to a little ball. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use the same bowl. I'm going to put a little oil in the pan, in this bowl. I'll be right back and wash my hands. I'm going to slightly put a little bit of oil, and this is only keeps it from sticking to the sides of the bowl. And once we put it back in here, this bowl, we're gonna let it stay in a bowl covered for 45 minutes, and it should rise a little before we bake it on 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. So let's go ahead and put this back into the pan, into the bowl. See, that's all we're gonna do. Then we're just gonna take a, stir it up a little bit. Make sure that some of that oil on it. We're gonna take one of these. I'm gonna get a clean one of these, and then I'm gonna put it right on top and let it rise. And you're gonna let it sit for 45 minutes. I'll be back when I get ready to put it in the oven. Okay guys, I let it sit for about 50 minutes. So now I'm just gonna punch it. And it says let the air out of it. This helps get the air out of it. Alright, now let's go ahead and put it back in a ball. And we're going to take it out. And this is already clean, so I'm going to put it up here. And we're going to flatten it out some, and because we're going to divide this into 2 parts. I don't know if you guys can see this. I hope you can. Put it over so you can see it some. We're going to go ahead and we're going to divide this into 2. Get something to cut it. Let's cut it right into 2. That's what we're doing. Okay, what I've done, I'll go ahead and I've cut it in half. We're going to take one side. We're just going to take them apart. I'm going to put this to the side, and I'm going to take this part right here. And then we're going to just flatten it out. A little bit like this first, then let's flatten it out. And what I did, I put a little flour on this rolling pin, and we're just gonna roll it out. All right, hold on, let me put a little bit more flour, and I'm just rolling it out. I'm doing, just rolling it out. Okay, now after I've finished rolling that side, what we're going to do, let's turn you around a little bit. Cut a little light. Then we're going to take it and we're going to roll it up. That's what we're doing. Rolling it up. Bring it back for you so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I rolled it up, and we're going to get these edges all pinched together. And once we do that, we're going to take it. I'm going to use my butter knife, and I'm going to try to cut them into 7 sections. Well, mine ended up like 6. I was trying to do 7. But then I have my pan with some parchment paper in it. We're going to take these, and we're just going to put them in the pan. And what we're going to do, we're going to Put them in the pan. We're going to cover them up again and let them sit for another 45 minutes. So let me take this again and let it sit for 45 more minutes. Okay, I've let the bread sit for 45 minutes. Next thing I'm going to do is take an egg, crack the egg, and put about, hold for 1 second. Put about 3 tablespoons of milk here. I'm not measuring. Now I'm going to go ahead and beat that up. Okay, a little bit more. Alright. The milk back. We're going to take this and we're going to put it right on top. I'm just putting it right on top. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to take the other one. Remember, we have 2 because we had separated the dough. I'm going to do this one too. And once we finish, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it into the oven on 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. Alright, let me set the alarm. Alright, set the alarm. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to make the glaze. Oh, for 1 second. Okay, then now we're going to make the glaze for the bread for when it comes out. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of butter, softened butter, and 3 tablespoons of condensed milk. I'm just ironing it, and then we're going to mix that together. Alright, here is the glaze for the bread when it comes out. Once it comes out, I'll let you see when I put this on. Okay, I have taken the bread out of the oven. And here it is. Smells so good. So now we're going to put the glaze on. Let's go ahead and put the glaze on. You guys, you just don't know how good this smells. It smells so delicious. All right. And put the glaze on. And I want to cut it. I just want you to see the inside of the bread. I know it's not as hot, but I want you guys to see. Here it is. Now I'm going to let it cool for a little bit, and then we're going to do a taste test. Okay guys, I have a small piece. We're going to do a taste test. That is so good. It's nice and soft. You can taste the sweetness of the glaze. That is so delicious. You guys should give it a try. And let me know if you make it in this description box. I'm going to go ahead and cut me another small piece. And you guys be blessed. And I will see you guys in the next video.